this is Drunken Dewgrass, and we're here with Payday 2.
Yeah.
But this isn't released yet, so this is obviously a beta. And as far as I know, there's no NDA, so hey, we're gonna play it.
Well, if there is, they'll take it down eventually.
Yeah, but yeah, it just means we won't get views first. Anyways, Payday 2 is the sequel to a pretty good first one. Payday the Heist came out a couple years ago, or a year ago.
Yep.
And, you know, I had some fun with it, but it was good, but it wasn't the best. There was a lot of stuff they could have fixed, and so far that I've seen, they've fixed the issues. For most of it, anyways. I'm just gonna make this an offline game.
Why?
Because I don't want people to join.
Why?
They'll be talking.
That's boring.
But they'll be talking.
So I
Fine.
don't care.
Okay, fine. Bitch.
Well, that's boring.
There we go.
Let's play offline.
Okay. So, in Payday 2, it's pretty much the exact same thing as Payday 1. You're doing a bunch of heists. Except there's more dynamic events that can happen. Cops can be sitting down the street before you're robbing a jewelry store, so if you want to do it quiet, you gotta be a bit more careful. There's a lot more options for armor. Got different types of ballistic vests. You can customize your mask in this game. I have a nice hockey mask. Half and half there. Got 4 people. Gonna start. Alright, so this is the kind of overview screen here. You get to purchase some assets like insider info or access to the camera feeds. You choose your loadout here, and your crew setup. You can see what everybody else is using.
We're robbing this bank for cash, pure and simple.
If people start talking, just mute them. Simple as that.
Not quite sure how to mute them.
Alright, well, we'll get to it.
I'm sure we will.
It's a straight cash in. You know how it goes.
Let's see. Oh, mute player.
I'll take.
All of the above.
See,
Haha.
now usually you don't want to do that because it requires a lot of teamwork, this game. But we don't give a fuck, so we're gonna do things differently.
Okay, let's
Yep.
do this.
Now, something that I didn't mention is that there are 4 classes in this game. There's the Mastermind, the Enforcer, the Technician, and the Ghost. And I'm spec'd as a Ghost. So what that is basically, before the alarm gets set off, it's the Ghost's playground. You can run around, shoot people without most people noticing you. You can body bag the corpses and move them around. The Mastermind is a very support-oriented class. You get a lot of bonuses to shouting down civilians.
Okay, no, see, it says detective, but we're really not. Yeah, he's gotta answer his pager, make sure nothing's fishy, you know.
The Mastermind basically is good with interacting with the crowds. He gets one ability called Stockholm Syndrome, which allows him to, if he has shouted down some civilians onto the ground. What? I have a silencer!
Probably wasn't you.
Oh, God. Alright. So much for going quiet.
See, now, usually this is how things start. You start quiet, but you quickly escalate not into quiet.
Yeah, and they really did the classes well in that regard. They allow it so everybody has the ability to go quiet in their own way. The Ghost is best at moving around silently. They have something called inconspicuous or chameleon, so that they don't get detected by cameras as quickly or by guards, no matter what kind of armor they're wearing. Masterminds, they can shout down, like, they can intimidate non-special units, so if there's, like, security guards around the building, they can shout them down and intimidate them, much like they would a civilian, and then they can convert them to our side, so that they fight with us instead. Technicians, they get stuff like silent drilling, so that if we're trying to do a heist with stealth, when we have to drill through a vault or something, we won't get detected as easily. And the Enforcer, they don't really have anything prior to a heist beginning.
Well, it's okay. They clean up, you know.
The Enforcer can unlock a special set of super heavy armor. That is obviously the most detectable thing you've ever seen. It's called Iron Man. And basically Enforcers just get a whole bunch of bonuses when they're surrounded by enemies. And they're just the muscle of the group. They're meant to come in when things go to shit, and they come in and kill everybody.
The name kind of gives it away.
Yeah.
They're the Enforcer.
What ghosts can do. I have every class gets a special item. The Ghosts item is the ECM jammer, which knocks out camera feeds and telephone and cell phone signals within a certain area, which is handy if you're trying to subdue a crowd and one of them pulls out a phone. It doesn't matter if they pull it out; they can't make a call. They can also upgrade their ECMs so that they can hack open certain doors with the electronic locks. I'll show you while I abandon my team for a moment. Right here, this symbol is an ECM jammer. It means that if I put my ECM on there, if I had the talent, I would be able to hack it open without making noise or attaching a drill. Speaking of drill, there should be a key card to that room, but it's on the bank manager.
Probably dead.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Honestly, that just makes it easier to get it off him.
No, he's wearing. He always wears a vest.
He's got a vest with a nice gold chain
He's
on.
very
all the
finely
time.
dressed.
There he is. You know what? Oh god, I kind of want to kill him and get the key, but I can't. I don't want to deduct any cash. Another thing, if you get civilian casualties, you will, depending on the difficulty, it will cost you several $1,000s per civilian you kill.
I'll be right back.
All right, he'll be right back. Some of the other items that you get with the classes, Mastermind. It allows you to get a doctor bag, which is pretty self-explanatory, I think. It allows you to heal.
Okay, I'm back.
It allows you to heal damage that you've taken. The Enforcer allows you to deploy an ammo bag, which is good for refilling ammo, obviously. And the Technician can deploy trip mines as well as sentry guns. The trip mines later on, the Technician can change them into shaped charges, so he can use them as C4 to blow a safe if you don't want to wait.
Which is all good and all. Yeah.
Bitch.
So this basically is what, like a police assault? They try and get the civilians back and everything, try and kill you? Is that what's
Yeah,
going on?
they're beyond trying to get the civilians back at the moment. All they care about right now is killing us. So, how long on this drill?
And this drill would take a fuckload of time.
Oh
to
god,
get
and
into anything.
this idiot decided to run out in the middle of a heist. In the middle of an assault, sorry. But yes, he did get back up right there, and I think that's because he has the ghost talent that lets him do that. One of the ghost talents, I believe, as soon as you go down, it allows you to get back up. Ow. You can carry 2 weapons with you in the game whenever you go into a heist. You got a primary weapon like this, like an assault rifle, and a secondary weapon, like a pistol or an SMG. And there's multiple attachments. Some assault rifles have a staggering amount of things you can throw onto them. Silencers, extended magazines, sights, stocks, barrels.
Basically, whatever you can think of.
Yeah, customize your gun all you want. You got about a little over 2 minutes until that drill is open.
Yeah. See, if this was real life, you'd be dead so fast. I don't even think this many guys, yeah, you'd be fucked.
I don't think any police force anywhere has this many people in it.
Maybe, like New York or something.
I'm pretty sure I've just killed the entire New York police force. Come on. Come at me. And since my ECM jammer is useless at this point, might as well deploy it. Yeah.
That did something.
It might have. Maybe the cops were trying to call a family member. They were about to go to get killed. And then I discouraged them, and instead they just went. I might have one less regular cop to fight.
One.
Oh, they gassed. Ah, fuck, they got onto the roof. Another thing, random event that can happen is a helicopter can show up on the roof of the bank, from which a SWAT team will deploy, and then they will pour tear gas through the vents to try to kill you. And tear gas doesn't damage your armor, it just goes straight to damaging your health, which is, I thought, pretty self-explanatory, pretty obvious, and I should have seen it coming the first time I almost died to it. One of the major differences between this and the original Payday was that you couldn't really stealth a heist in the original one. You couldn't go unnoticed for the whole heist. For a little bit of the diamond heist, I found that you could, but for pretty much everything else, you were wide open.
Right.
But in this one, if you're smart about this bank heist, which we weren't really, you could. I mean, sure, the people would notice you, everyone inside the building would notice you once you start throwing a thermal drill on their main safe, they'll notice you. But you can, if you're smart and good, you can stop the civilians from even calling the police. So all you'd be doing is sitting here, keeping the crowd under control and keeping the drill going, which is going to be done in 20 seconds. Ammo.
And it's time for Monday.
Yep. Something new they also added is that when you're carrying a bag of cash, you're actually carrying a bag of cash. It's not just something that you say you have. It slants your view a little bit, like you're carrying it over your shoulder, and you move a lot slower with it in your hands because it's heavy. Oh yeah. Oh, this is a good hit. There's normally not this much.
You just chuck that money to other people so they can carry it for you.
Exactly. Plus, another thing that ghosts have, they fill money bags and interact with loot bags much faster than everybody else. Taser cop. The game is a little bit like Left 4 Dead in the way that you fight waves and waves of seemingly endless enemies with special units that occasionally get thrown in. So, it's kind of that way, and I think that was the main idea with the fucking hell. 9 bullets. That was it.
Thanks.
Seriously, don't we have an... Oh, we do have a doctor bag. Oh, we have an ammo bag, more important.
Well, people are just dying left and right.
My god. I didn't get a very good crew.
Apparently not.
Hey, thanks, brother.
And there's not much ammo left in the bag either. One thing that I do like is that the ammo bag and the medical bag aren't based off of charges. It's based off of how injured you are or how much ammo you don't have. And the more injured you are, obviously, the more you use up from the doctor bag. You don't get to choose, it's just... that's how much you're going to use. Not the wisest thing to do to try to escape with money in the police assault, but, you know, when you need to finish a heist.
Okay, we can leave now, but try and take it all if you can.
You know,
See, the heist didn't go perfectly, I think one would not say. But hey, they got money, so I mean, better than nothing.
yeah, the higher the difficulty you go, I think it goes without saying, the more money you're going to make, the more experience you're going to get, and just the better overall time you're going to have. Wow, seriously, not going to pick that up? Okay, fine. Oop.
I almost can't believe we did it.
There we go, and we got out alive.
That's that.
We kind of failed a little bit at the beginning. That might have been me. I hope it wasn't.
I don't think so.
Because I had a silencer, and I'm pretty sure that the guard inside of the security room couldn't see me.
Well, it said he heard gunshots. It probably wasn't you.
Hopefully it was someone else. And offshore account and spending cash are two different things. You use the offshore money to upgrade your safe house, which can't be done in the beta. And you use the spending cash to upgrade your guns, get new mask pieces, and, upgrade your skills. So I got a stubby. I don't know what that is. Alright, so as soon as I see if I can level up, which I can't because I want to get this silent killer, I'm going to let Dewgrass in the chair here to play a heist, hopefully a different one.